Hi there, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be on music. There was a tag going around that I saw. Who was it? I think it was Astrid Aesthetic. Her video was a music tag, and I believe there are 18 questions, 18, 19, 20, something like that. But it's all about music. And music, what is this hair doing? Music is a huge part of my life. I love music. So let's get on with the questions. The first one is, which band or artist do you own the most albums by? And I had to look through all of my music collection to see, and it's a tie between Backstreet Boys and Somo. Question 2 is, what song did you last listen to? And it is actually a song, kind of, I guess it's a song, I don't know, it's like a minute and a half long of a beatbox artist named 80 Fits, and it just, anytime I can listen to this song, I'm going to link it for you in the description down below. Go listen to him, he is incredible, it's so good. Question number 3 is, what is in your CD player right now? The only CD player I have is in my car, and right now it's I Prevail. Question number 4 is, what was the last show that I attended? It was actually Somo's Less Stress, More Love tour in December in Dallas. Question number 5 is, what is the greatest show you've ever been to? I'm going to have to say the Backstreet Boys Millennium Tour. I saw them back in 2000 at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. It was so good. That was the one where they were like in the big round arena and they were flying around on hoverboards, and it was just over the top, and Mandy Moore was their opening act, and it was so good. I loved it. Number 6 is, what is the worst show you've ever been to? There is, where I live, there's a local festival that they have every summer, and they have like a headliner and stuff. It's an outdoor event, and one year was Rod Stewart. Now, I don't know much about him. I know some of his songs, but he was so bad. It was so awful. He was drunk, and he didn't remember some of the words to his songs, and it was one of them cringy kind of things. Question number 7 is, what is the most musically involved you've ever been? I sing in my car is about it. I don't. You know, I think I can sing pretty good, and that's one of the things that I've always wanted to do, but I'm not musically involved other than I enjoy it and I sit in my car. Question number 8 is, what show are you most looking forward to this year? I currently do not have the budget to go to any concerts this year, but the ones that are on tour right now that I would really like to go see are Stevie Nicks. She was just in Tulsa, and a friend of mine went, and she's one of those people that are amazing on an album, but live, they're just, oh, she's so good. I'd love to see her. Who else is on tour right now? I Prevail is on tour right now. They're just now finishing up their North American tour. I would have loved to see them. Somo's going to be on tour again this year for his Answers album, and I'd love to see him again, but it's just not in the cards this year. Question number 9 is, what is your favorite band shirt? I only have 4. I have 2 Somo ones. One I don't wear because it's too small, and I actually found it in a box of stuff that someone had given my sister's kids, and I was like, I'm taking that. But I have another Somo shirt that says Bad Chick on the front. I cut the collar out of it because it was a little tight, so now it's like this off the shoulder thing, and it looks like a candy Valentine's Day heart. I love that one. I have a Jace Everett shirt. If you don't know who Jace Everett is, if you've ever watched True Blood, the song that they sing, I Want to Do Bad Things to You, he sings that song. I saw him before he did any type of anything at the festival that we have every year, and he was so good. And he's so underrated, and if he would do more like rock stuff, I'm gonna have to look him up some more. And but I have that. What other concert tee do I have? Oh, I have a Backstreet Boys Millennium Concert tee, which I actually framed and have it hanging up in my like Backstreet Boys shrine that I have in there. Number 10 is, what musician or band would you want to hang out with for the day? And I really had to think about this one because I love so many different artists, but it would probably have to be Alanis Morissette. Not only is she musically gifted and talented, writing wise and just, you know, singing wise, she's really like holistic, and as a pagan and a witch, I really like that aspect of her. I follow her blog and all that stuff, and I love everything about her, and I would just love to learn from her. Number 11 is, what group or band or musician would you like to see make a comeback? And I think every band or musician or anybody I've ever liked has made a comeback. And because I was trying to think of somebody that I used to listen to, or I still listen to, probably Savage Garden would be the one. Darren Hayes, he's involved in music nowadays. I follow him on social media and stuff, but just to have another Savage Garden album would be pretty cool. There's one band or artist that you have never seen but would love to see. There's a lot that I have never seen, but it would probably have to be like Rob Thomas, Stevie Nicks, and Justin Timberlake. Just get me those. That's all I need. That's all I need. Name 4 or more flawless albums. Okay. The first one is going to be Belladonna by Stevie Nicks. Just the most ethereal, it's perfect. If you've never listened to it, go listen to it. It is amazing. Lifelines by I Prevail. This album, I've always liked this genre of music. I think they call it metalcore. I'm not positive. But there's something about them, and their Heart vs. Mind album was really, really good. But the Lifelines, every single song is just amazing in its own way, and you know, from the soft ballads of My Heart I Surrender to Already Dead, and it's so good. It's so good. Last Year Was Complicated by Nick Jonas. Fuck me up, that album is amazing. I did not know how good Nick Jonas was until this album. I really want to buy his other stuff, but I kind of don't want to, because what if I don't like all of it? But I'm probably going to end up doing that anyhow. But his Last Year Was Complicated album is perfect. And then I'll just do 4 because I could go on and on about all the music that I love. But I just went with albums that I listened to front to back. Every song is epic. And that would be Half Breed by Cher. Cher is one of them other ones that needs to go on all the lists of all the everythings of, you know, I could pick her as a favorite for all of these questions. Who to see in concert, who to sit and talk with for a day. Flawless album, just all of it is Cher. I even named my dog, who is laying behind me, Cher. How many concerts have you been to total? Including all the ones that I've seen at the local festival, probably like 20, 25, not that many. Question number 15, who have you seen the most live? And oddly enough, I had to think about this, is Neil McCoy. I've seen him 3 times now, I think, and he's just so good. I saw him twice in Vegas, and once in Oklahoma. He is such an entertainer. He is so good, and he's hilarious, and he's a wonderful storyteller. He's really, really good. He's a country artist, if you don't know Neil McCoy. My mom used to listen to him a lot when we were younger, and I really like that kind of old style. I just like Neil McCoy. Question number 16 is, what movie soundtrack album is your favorite? I only own one movie soundtrack album. Well, I own 2, but the only one I listen to is the Burlesque soundtrack. Burlesque is like in my top 10 favorite movies of all time. I fucking love that movie. 1, Cher, hello. 2, the music is fantastic. Christina Aguilera has never been better, and I don't know why so many people hated that show. It was so good. So good. If you've watched it before and you didn't like it, go watch it again. The music is amazing. The Guy What Takes His Time is one of my favorites. Tough Lover is amazing. The Bound to You that Christina Aguilera sings in that fucking green dress, just kill me now. It's so good. Number 17 is, what was your last musical phase you went through before you wisened up? This one was kind of funny because I've always liked, like, you know, I've liked the Backstreet Boys and NSYNC and all of that poppier stuff since I was 11, 12, 13, you know, pre-teen, into my teens, into my 20s, and now my 30s. I would love to go see them in Vegas. They're, you know, their Vegas show right now. So I never really had a phase other than, I don't know, I listened to a lot of Nelly back then, you know, but he was popular and that's what you do. So I really didn't have a phase. I just kind of, I listened to what I listened to, and I like all that kind of stuff. Last question is question number 18 is, what is your guilty pleasure music? I don't have a guilty pleasure. All music is excellent in my point of view. Whether you love an artist or hate an artist, there's always that one song that you just, you know, I always think of that. There's a meme of Grace Helbig where she's like stoic looking and she's shaking her hips dancing, and it always says above it, when an artist you hate comes out with a song you like or something. And so, you know, no guilty pleasures for me. Okay, so this was the music tag. If you want to answer these questions, or if you think there's an artist or an album or a song that I need to know about, please comment down below and let me know. Because I had a thought the other day. I was laying there, I guess I was listening to Troye Sivan, who is just fucking brilliant. And I thought to myself, I will never be able to listen to all the music that there is. And I was kind of sad about it. There's so much music out there that there's so much to choose from that it's unbelievable. There's something for everybody, and that's what's great about music, is it's such a different experience for every person who listens to it. If we all listen to the same song, we would all have a different visceral reaction to it, which I think is amazing. So anyhow, my name is Kayla. This is my channel. If you like this type of video, hit the like button, subscribe. I make all kinds of different content for my channel, and I will see y'all in my next one. That's all for now.